Are you trying to figure out how much hair you need for medium-sized knotless braids? One bundle equals 10 braids, but that's not the only story. If your client has thick hair or it's their first time getting braids, or you're even doing it on yourself and you have thick hair or it's your first time getting braids, you need to watch this before you start. My name is Dilly, and in today's video I'll be breaking down the quantity of hair you need for medium knotless braids install. So I'll be walking you through how to split the bundle. I'll be walking you through the packs of hair you will need for a full head install for medium knotless braids, and I'll also be walking you through how to adjust the quantity of hair based on the client's hair thickness and hair density, and how to also adjust the quantity of hair you're feeding in for medium knotless based on the client's comfort level. At the end of this video, you'll be able to know exactly how many packs you need for medium-sized knotless braids, and you'll be able to understand how to section the pieces you need to feed in for medium-sized knotless braids. So let's get right into the video. So we're starting from a fresh bundle. We're going to divide this bundle into 10. So I like to do my medium-sized knotless braids not too big and not too small. And to get that right perfect size, of course I'm going to show you what the size looks like as we go on in this video. I divide this into 10. So I'm splitting this in the middle to get 2 equal halves. Split and feel. If it's too small, add a little bit. It feels equal to me. So now we need to get 10 braids, right? So we're creating 5 here and 5 here. So to do that, I'm going to take one of this, start with one of this. I'll divide this into 2 equal halves. So I have my 2 equal halves. I would have to divide this now because I'm trying to get 5 on each side. I'm going to have to divide this into 3. So I divide 1. So I'm going to move this so we don't get confused. I fill it. I divide 1. I fill it. But this one now feels like it's too big. These two are smaller. So I'm going to take a little bit more. Fill it. Keep it aside. This one looks like it's small. I'm going to add it to this one. So I'll take this one. Feel. This one. I register what that feels like in my head. Feel this one. This one feels like it was bigger than this one. I take a little bit from it. Then this is the third one. I feel it. Now I have 3 equal strands. So this other one I'm going to divide into 3 as well. So this is our first 3. I'm going to feel it. The feeling thing just works like a magic. Once you've tried it once or twice, you just get used to it. You get used to the size you're trying to get. But something you just have to remember is that you need to always make sure that when you split and feel, they feel equal. If they don't feel equal, then it's not right. So this one is a little bit bigger than this last one I felt. Like I said, it just registers in your brain. So I felt this one earlier, it registered in my brain. Now I'm feeling this one, it's feeling like it was bigger. So I'm going to come back. So I'm going to take a little bit of this one. Now for this one, I'm going to also check this one to be sure. This one feels smaller. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see we have more braids than we need. We need 5 on each side. So now it's a little bit tricky, but I'm going to take this last one because I'm trying to get 5 equal strands. This is 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to divide this into 5. I'm just going to go again and put it here. Go again. I'm trying to divide it in a way that you can understand, you can get the math, and you can easily divide when you're doing the hair. So this is my 5th strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 5 equal pieces from our last 6 strands when we divided half of the bundle into 6. So remember, we're trying to get 5 braids from half a bundle. Then the other half of the bundle are getting 5 braids, which makes our equal 10 braids for medium-sized knotless. So I'm going to add this 5 into these 5 pieces just to be sure they are equal. 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5. So now we have 5 equal braids for medium size knotless braid, and this 5 equal braids was from half a bundle. We still have the second bundle here, so on this other side we'll make another 5 braids, so making it 10. So this 5 plus this 5 would be 10 braids for medium size knotless braid. I get a lot of people asking me, does hair density matter when you're getting braids? Yes, it does matter when you're getting braids. Especially when you're getting small size or medium size. So if you're getting medium size braids and the client is a newbie and the client has thick natural hair, you don't want the hair to feel heavy. So something I recommend is, instead of feeding for medium, feeding the pieces we divided for medium, you want to go a size down and feed the pieces for small size. Another thing I recommend is, instead of feeding 5 pieces of hair, you can feed in 3 pieces of hair to make the knotless braid light while keeping the parts medium. Another thing I'll talk about here is for the regulars who are not new to braiding and they want the braids to be thicker, they want their medium braids to be thicker, you can divide the bundle into 8 pieces instead of 10 pieces. That way it gives them more fullness on their head. So if you divide one bundle into 8 pieces using the technique we've been going through in this video, you would have more thickness on the braids to cover the scalp. So in general, you need to assess the person's hair you're doing. If it's thick, you need to assess their comfort level for braids, and you need to assess their preference as well. So ask them what they are looking to get. If you have a picture, it would help you decide how to actually part to give them the perfect medium they're looking for. So now back to our medium size. So you remember we made 10 braids from one bundle, and this is 5 from the first half. So we're gonna take this one. So the idea is that we want to feed in 5 braids, right? So now we're going to take this one and we're going to divide this into 5 equal pieces for our medium size knotless braids. So we just go somewhere in the middle like this. Make sure your pieces of hair is not falling off and you feel it feels okay. You keep this one aside. We're trying to get 5 pieces, right? We go again into half. You feel it. So 1, 2, this is the one we kept aside before. So I'm taking this one now. I'm going to feel it and divide, split it into 2. So now I have 3, 4. Remember, we always feed in 5 braids. Right now we have 4. We're going to divide one of the strands into 2 to get our 5th braid. So now we have 1, 2. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we're starting our medium sized braid, we'll start feeding in from the smallest braid. So our first feeding, our second feeding, our third, our fourth, our 5th feeding. Again, the reason why I like to feed in the smallest piece on the root of the hair is that I do not want the weight of the hair to be on only the natural hair. So I always feed in a small piece at the root. So this is how you get your 5 equal strands and still not put weight on the natural hair when you're getting knotless braids. For medium size knotless braids, to get a full head of hair, I usually like to go somewhere around 65 to 69 knotless braids. So 7 to 8 bundles of extensions will be enough for medium size knotless braids. So we are getting 10 pieces of braids from one bundle. So in order to get 65 to 70 medium size knotless braid, which is our range at Braids by Dilly, you would need about 7 to 8 bundles of hair. So if you were getting the 4-in-1 38 inches pre-stretched extension, you will just need 2 packs of hair. But let's say you were getting waist length and you were getting the 52 inches, you're going to need to buy 3 packs of hair because the 52 inches comes with 3 bundles in 1 pack. Only the 38 inches comes with 4. So, and have it at the back of your mind, you need 7 to 8 bundles for a full head of medium size knotless braids, which is about 65 to 70 braids. So right now I'm going to be showing you what the quantity of hair looks like when you're creating it on a medium-sized part. So this is an example of what a medium-sized part looks like. And to get that for medium size, I go about the edge of the comb, or if you're using your tape, is about 1 inch. So we're gonna divide into 3 equal parts, basically. So there's our 3-part, right, middle, left. So I cross the middle to the left to the right, and the right to the middle, just like this. So the strand is our left strand that's coming to the right. This is our right strand going to the middle. And then remember our medium size. This is our 5 braids from our medium from earlier today. So I'm going to take one, feed in the braid, take the next small one. Remember I said I like to feed in the smallest one on the root. The next small one goes as a 2, and then I transition. So you see how the root is looking, doesn't look floppy. And this is 3, this is 4. Make sure as you're doing this, you're tucking in the hair underneath the extension, and this is 5. So make sure your hair is tucked under the extension. It's coming out like this. So you can see the root isn't looking very thin. It looks very natural and flat. So you continue braiding like so. So basically this is my medium size knotless. As you can see how it transitions from a medium size root. And also make sure your hair is always underneath the extension. You don't want it to be on the top. When it's on the top, it doesn't look nice, it doesn't look neat. You want only the extension on the top. So braid, continue braiding. So I just personally like to twist the ends of my braids because I feel like it gives it a more tapered ends and it just looks nicer. I don't exactly like my ends looking unraveled. So this is how it looks. And as you can see the root, there's a smooth transition from a medium sized root to the strand, and it's looking nice and flat. So now we're done with the medium size, and this is basically how it looks. See how they all look equal. We use the split and fill technique to get the equal size for all the braids. You can see the roots. See how it looks natural. It looks medium from the root to the braid strand. So that's why I usually feed in the smallest piece on the root. I don't start directly from the natural hair because I'm looking for a look like this. I don't like the roots of my knotless braid looking very thin. In comparison to the small size, you can see the small size looking smaller than the medium size. Looking at the side-by-side comparison, you can see the small size, you can see the medium size. So that's how I get my medium size knotless braids using the split and fill technique we learned today. And that's it, guys. Now you know the amount of hair you need for medium-sized knotless braids. Whether you're doing it on yourself or you're doing it on someone or a paying client, you now know the quantity of hair you need for the medium knotless braid fitting. So just remember, 1 bundle equals 10 braids and 1 braid equals 5-piece fitting. Adjust based on the client's hair density and based on the client's comfort. If this video helped you in any way, please give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you've ever run out of hair midway your session, you're braiding someone's hair or you're braiding your hair and you just ran out of hair, you're not alone because I've been there too. So hopefully this video has helped you understand how much hair you will need to buy when you're getting medium-sized knotless braids. And don't forget, our part 5 is all about how to part for medium-sized knotless braids. So if you don't know how to part for medium-sized braids, we'll be showing you exactly how to do that in our part 5 of this knotless braid series. So if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss a thing when we actually post this knotless braid series. And thank you for tuning in today, and I'll see you in the next one.